You look at the Browns roster, you alluded to this. It needs some help. I think more so on the offensive side of the ball than the defensive side of the ball. Just when you look at holes that need upgraded on this roster, where do you go? Quarterback's the obvious one.
Right. That's number one right there. What are they going to do at quarterback? Because I currently look at this roster and look at the quarterbacks, and I don't want any of them back. Okay, forget them. Get rid of them all. I've seen enough of Jameis Winston, great press conference, funny guy and everything, won the spelling bee and all that, whatever it was, right? But none of these guys should be on the roster for 2025, and that includes Dorian Thompson-Robinson. Seen enough of him. So Kirk Cousins is the guy that's at the top of my list as far as veteran guys, because he's worked with Kevin Stefanski before, and we found out from Kevin recently that he's going to be calling plays again. So don't you want a guy that's familiar with his offense? And maybe there's already that built-in trust between the two. We saw what a veteran quarterback in Joe Flacco can do in that offense. And Cousins now will be a year removed from the Achilles injury, right? And yes, he didn't have a great year in Atlanta, but he probably is the best fit for this offense amongst the veteran quarterbacks. And then you go in the draft and you look at maybe a Jackson Dart or even a Will Howard and bring them on board in the second or third round and learn from Kirk Cousins. So to me, that's the biggest need. But I mentioned running back, David. I think that's another huge need for this team. Nick Chubb's going to go down as one of the greatest running backs, not named Jim Brown, in Cleveland Browns history, right? But his better years are behind him. They need to look to the future. And we mentioned those two Ohio State guys, and I'm sure there are other backs from around the country that'll rank right up there with them. So hopefully Andrew Berry and company will get a running back in this draft.